हेलो एंड वेलकम टू द लिसिक पॉइंट। आज का टॉपिक है डिस्टेंस कवर्ड इन nth सेकेंड। सो दिस इज़ अ टॉपिक ऑफ काइनेमैटिक्स और इस टॉपिक को समझने के लिए मैं थोड़ा सा यहाँ पे आपको एक बेस बनाने की कोशिश करूँगा, बिकॉज लाइक दिस टॉपिक इज़ रिलेटेड टू इक्वेशन इन मोशन। Equation in motion, there are three equations in motion. First one is v is equal to u plus at. Second is s is equal to ut plus half at square, and the third equation is v square minus u square is equal to 2as. So these are the three equations, and in these three equations, if you carefully observed, the acceleration was constant. The acceleration remains constant. So that means there is a change in initial and final velocity throughout the motion, but the acceleration remains constant. That means there is a constant change coming in the velocity, right? So how to determine the nth second, like distance covered or displacement, distance or displacement covered in nth second? So we need to take the help of this equation number 2. So second, because it is about the displacement, it is about the distance covered. So we will take out this equation and we will discuss in detail, like distance covered in nth second. Let us demonstrate it. Let us picture it. What is happening actually? Suppose this is the ground. This is the ground, and above here something like some object. Let's say a cubical object. A cubical object is falling here. Okay, so it has a certain mass. Let's say the mass is m, and the acceleration due to gravity, which is forcing this object to fall on the ground, is g, and that is 9.8 meter per second square. We know it. Okay, so because this is a natural phenomena, the object has to fall. So what will happen here, like after, well, let's say, let us assume that this object will fall in 5 seconds. In 5 seconds it will fall on the ground, and what will happen actually, there will be some values. Let's say in 1 second it covers this much of distance, in 2 seconds it will come slightly larger distance, then the 3 seconds it will again distance, and fourth and fifth. So let's say this is the first second, in the first second, in the second second. So like this, the object will fall, and it will cover certain distance. 1 second, in first second, it is the first, it is the second, it is the third second, fourth second, and fifth second. So the distance will not be same. The distance or the displacement, better if we say displacement, will not be the same in every second. It has to be different. Why it has to be different? Because the velocity, the final velocity is increasing, because the final velocity is increasing by every fraction. Final velocity is increasing in each second, we should say. In each second the final velocity is increasing, and that's why the distance covered by this cubical object is increased in every second. So I'll come back to the original question. The question was the distance covered in the nth second. So we know the second equation of motion. We know the second equation of motion, that is Sn, or sorry, that was S equal to ut plus half at square. So let us assume that this distance is covered is in nth second, in the n second, in the n second, not nth second, n second, like this in 5 seconds. Okay, so that will be, n stands for like time. Okay, so that will be n and 1/2, and this will be n square. So remember, this is not nth second, this is the distance covered in n seconds, like 5 seconds. Here you can assume 5, and similarly the distance covered in n minus 1 second, that means 4 seconds, let's say, for example. And here we will replace n by n minus 1 and 1/2 a and n minus 1 square. So we know that distance covered in n seconds would be larger. The first equation would have the larger value, so we will subtract equation 2 from equation 1. So this equation will come out to be like this, and this un plus half an square minus, let's say put in the bracket to make it more meaningful, and this come out to be like this. Okay, so now time to simplify the equation. Let's say simplify, that is now the difference between these two will be the distance covered in nth second. Okay, s nth. Now un, that will be same, no change here. Here if you just multiply this, it will be un minus u and plus half a, let's this again expand this, a n square plus 1 minus 2n, that's a simple formula. And now this will be un plus half a n square minus un plus u, and that will be all will be in subtract minus like a n square by 2 minus a by 2, and because this minus and minus plus, that will be 2an by 2. So this is the equation. Now let's cancel some values. Un and un will cancel, and an square by 2, an square by 2 will also cancel. So the remaining things will be come out to be u minus a by 2 and plus a. Okay, so that will be, I think so, u, let's confirm, u minus a by 2 plus u an, sorry. Okay, so now you can write it like this, u plus an minus a by 2, and you can also write like this, a come out to be common here, and n minus 1 by 2. You can also take the LCM here to make it more simplify. Like if we take the LCM, that will be 2n minus 1, or you can also write like u plus a by 2 and bracket 2n minus 1. So this is the formula. This is the formula of the displacement covered in the nth second. So I hope it is understood. I hope it is meaningful for you, and need not to cram. If you even forget this formula, you can derive this formula, and this formula is very, very important. Let us take a question to understand this question, this concept. So here is the question which can help you understand about this concept. A particle moves in a straight line with constant acceleration, like constant. Again, find the keywords. Constant acceleration starting from the rest. That means the initial velocity is 0. The percentage increase in its displacement during 5th second compared to its 4th second. So to understand this question, what they are asking actually, they are simply asking that the distance covered in 5th second compared to the 4th second. So that means it is s5 minus s4 and divide by s4 and multiply by 100. This is the percentage increase, you can say. And you know the formula. The formula was just, we have just covered that this is the formula, u plus a by 2 and 2n minus 1. So we'll write the formula here, u plus a by 2 and 2n minus 1. So let us find out the s5 first of all. Initial velocity is 0, so we'll put 0 here, a by 2, and we'll put 2 multiply 5 minus 1. That will come out to be like 2 is a 10, 10 minus 1 9, so it will be 9a by 2. So this is the value of the distance covered in 5 seconds. Now the distance covered in 4 seconds would be u plus a by 2 and 2 multiply 4 minus 1. That will come out to be 7, because u is 0 again, 7a by 2. Okay, so that means then this will be this. Okay, as compared to that. Now we will put the values here because we know the formula. The formula for the percentage increase is s5 minus s4 divided by s4 multiplied by 100. So s5 is 9a by 2, s4 is 7a by 2, and divided by s4 is again 7a by 2 multiplied by 100. So that will be 2a by 2, and I'm just doing it fast, so it will be 2 by 7, a simple calculation, and things will cancel out here, 2 and 2, a, and that will be just simply 200 by 7. When you divide this 7 to the 14 and 6 0, 8 is a 56, and 4 4 0, that will be 35, and 5 0 and 7 approximately, so 28.57%. and here is the option, C option is the correct answer. It is the correct answer because that is a percentage increase. So this is how you can apply this formula. This formula is very, very important for the Olympiad point of view, as well as for the higher questions, higher order questions, especially for the 9th and 10 great questions. So I hope you like this video, and thank you very much for listening.